Alright, welcome everybody. Just in time for the Queen to take off. I'll get back to the chat after this one. What a beauty, isn't it? Welcome everybody to the Super Sunday show, where we kick off with the amazing 747 by KLM Cargo, operated by Martinair, by the way. Welcome everybody. It was a bit of a hassle to set it up because I had a planned stream, and again my streaming software didn't redirect me to my planned stream, so it was a bit of a workaround, but here we are. Amazing takeoff there from that KLM 747 going to Nairobi. I am in a secondary runway today. The main runway is runway 24 with basically all the United States bound heavy takeoffs. But this is a much more dynamic location, so that's why I decided to come here. Beautiful takeoff there. Alright guys, let me quickly get back to the chat. Yeah, welcome everybody, and babe, I see you're here as well. Good to have you here, everyone, on this Super Sunday show. I was actually driving towards runway 24, but then I saw an EasyJet takeoff, and it was an odd takeoff, so I was looking at the runway configuration, and I saw they opened up runway 18 left, which I'm at right now. So yeah, super stoked. This is one of my favorite spots for lineup in this configuration. Normally one of my most favorite spots is runway 36 left lineup, which is at the Polderbaan, but this is a very good spot as well. Yes, it is, Timon. It's close to the McDonald's. If I turn my camera around, you can actually see the golden M. There it is. We're having some nice overhead flights as well. You can see it's very warm in the sky. There's a lot of heat haze. The sun is out today all day, which is good because it feels perfect now. The wind is chilly, but the sun makes up for it so much. Chris from BTG, welcome to you as well. Katie Lane, welcome to you. I see we have Mikey from Euro Aviation TV here as well. YouTube fan is here. Reckless Joe is here. We have Wayne. We have Git here as well. So good stuff. Like I said, guys, today runway 18 left is secondary runway. And what that means in Amsterdam terms is that they use this runway for rush hours. And the 787 you can see lining up in the back is taking off from runway 24, which is the primary runway today at Amsterdam for takeoff. The wind is changing in favor for us later today, but knowing Amsterdam, it will not really change the outcome of the runway usage. And Dr. O, welcome to you as well. Yeah, indeed, McFly in. So yeah, for the people that were at the Super Saturday show yesterday, thank you all so much for being there yesterday, and of course for being there today as well. I told earlier in the stream yesterday that I was going for part 2, but I went back home to charge the batteries and to have a quick dinner, and when I was on my way back to Amsterdam, they decided to switch the runways, or the runway configuration, which made it a little bit, how do you say it, unpractical for stream, because I was aiming for 3-6 left lineup, which is Polderbaan, and it's just one of the most beautiful locations if you ask me. But they changed it to landings, and in the evening time they only opened this runway where I'm standing at right now at 9 p.m. and that is way beyond sunset. So I decided to just go to Amsterdam and wait it out for a little bit, but it didn't happen, yes, sadly. So that's the reason I'm here right now. And like I said, beautiful weather today. Sun is out. It's starting to be really it starts to really look like autumn now. Sun is out, a bit chilly, beautiful skies. Look at the, I don't know if you guys can see it now, my camera isn't focusing on it, but a lot of contrails from the planes coming over. So good stuff going on right here. And I was a bit surprised by the 7-4 going to Nairobi, but I'm so happy we got it as the first plane in the stream. We have a little nugget there. Probably gonna line up short. 29, Team 1. Closing in on 30. Yeah, that's true, BGG. But for me as an aviation enthusiast, it's no problem at all to taxi that long stretch to the Polderbaan, because I love it there, and I love the way that you can see every little bit of Amsterdam Airport. Hey Michael Painter, welcome. And alright Mikey, good luck on the stream later on, buddy. Thanks for the weather update, Dr. O. It's indeed 16 degrees, and the wind makes it feel a little bit colder. But like I said, the sun is out, so nice takeoff there. So let me have a glimpse on Flight Radar and see what we have heading our way now, because it is a little dull moment at Amsterdam on this point of day. We will get to see some Turkish heavies depart. I know Qatar is on the gate as well. Of course, we have the Emirates A380, and if it's due to depart on its scheduled time, we might even see it today on runway 36 or 18 left. Sorry. So let me have a glimpse on Flight Radar, guys, and see what's heading our way. So I'm gonna pan it out to the terminal right there. Oh, we're gonna get a pushback. So I'll let you guys enjoy that pushback. I see that we are going to see a KLM A330 going to Lagos, which got runway 18 left at the approved. So that's good stuff. And let me have a glimpse on other flights and see if we're gonna get some more heavy movement here. So I have to peek down to my laptop so you guys will not hear me when I talk. So enjoy the wind here. And I see that the Dreamliner had runway 24, or is going to get runway 24, so we are not gonna see the A380 take off from here, but we're at least gonna see a taxi. Its targeted takeoff time is 13:38 UTC, and if you add +2 by that, you have the actual time. So at 15:38 it's going to take off. And I see RB Aviation, Wendy and Powerman are here as well, so welcome to you guys as well. Then I think we missed each other out, Ruben, because Renee and me were at the head of runway 27 yesterday with the A380 landing. So that must mean you were at the bike path and I was at the new bike path. Timon, the website is called ahamcdm.nl. It only works for takeoff though, so if you're looking into approach, you will not find any approach information. But if you just type in the flight number, so not the complete letters, but only the numbers, you will get some information at the targeted off-block time and the targeted takeoff time. And under there is which runway it's going to go taking off from. It's a beautiful day out here today. So for those wondering, yesterday I was on that specific parking garage, which is one of the best spots to have good overview on runway 18 left takeoff, where I'm at right now, and runway 27 landing. But due to the fact that there's no runway 27 landing today, I decided to not go there. Besides the fact that it's very expensive. But no, this is a very good spot. It's close by the car, and yeah, it's just a good location. I have, I'll knock on wood, I have very good internet connection, so probably that's the reason why you're gonna see almost no lag on 1080, if I'm correct. YouTube is already suggesting that I'm asking for more information than I need, more internet information than I need, but I just want to give you guys the best I can. Hey Sue, good morning, and Karen, good morning to you as well. And my notification was the first one you saw in the morning there in the United States. Well, that's a good sign, right? Waking up and seeing my name is the first thing on YouTube. That's good stuff. I see live stream Utopia is getting big. Because when I open up my YouTube, I see live streams from all over the world. Yesterday it was Matt with HD Melbourne Aviation, Sid Squad was live, Airliners was live, Big Jet TV was live, Runway DFW with Walt was live yesterday. I think Marwan from Brussels to the Sky was live. Of course, I was live. Euro Aviation TV was live as well. So yeah, there were a lot of people streaming yesterday. And you can really see that everybody loves to share the beauty of aviation around the world here. Now I see a lot of planes are going short, but I really want some lineup shots. So my guess is going to be that the Transavia is coming our way. You can see a 777 getting pushed back in the back there. And NJ is tuning in from Cuba. Welcome. And welcome to Amsterdam on this Super Sunday show. And just like yesterday, the DC-3 is airborne as well, so it will be really awesome to catch a glimpse of the DC-3 when it comes back in. In the weekends it does, how do you call it? Round flights, tour flights, sightseeing flights around the country. So every now and then you hear a deep sound over the airport, and then you can see the DC-3 thundering over. Most magnificent sight ever, if you ask me. And Christopher says, can I say a little hello to John? Well, hello there, John, and welcome. Good to have you aboard the V1 family here. Slangway? No, I do not. Basically because I have no time for it. I want to though, but I just don't have any time on my hands to do so. So sadly not. Now the reflections are immaculate, if you ask me. Is it immaculate? I think it is. Just wonderful, beautiful. I don't know the good word for it, but the reflections are so good. Good morning, Navy Jack. Welcome. So yeah, guys, in the background, I've been working on some additions to the stream setup. I want to do a little banner in the bottom half where we can see our business class members. But I think I have to switch from streaming software to make that happen. So yeah, like I said, I am working on that in the background, but it takes a little time to figure out how it all works. But I am working on a more proper stream setup, so you guys have some more information to look at as well. I am trying to put out a weather notification as well in the stream, but I'm not really, like I said yesterday, I'm not really into the coding and engineering of software, so I have to rely on YouTube tutorials. And I'm trying the best I can, because to my opinion the runway in the bottom left and the time in the bottom right is not really the most cleanest of setups, so I really want to provide you guys with some more information about that. Oh, I had no idea we were gonna get the 777. I will show it to you in a second. RB Aviation, I think it was either Chris or I always forget the name. My God, so sorry. But I think it was either Chris or, oh guys, I'm so sorry, I forgot the name. I'm so good with names normally. Breaker Bird, there we go. The reflections are so magnificent right now. I love it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of this spot. And thank you for that, Dr. O. It's going to Bengaluru. I think that's how it's pronounced. And if you guys wonder what you hear, I am currently standing on a bike path. So there, every now and then, people will cross the screen. Look at the 777. There is a voiling going short, so we have a little bit of time to enjoy the 777 here. which gives me the opportunity to have a quick peek in the chat. Stephen from Rippy Valley, UK, good morning to you. Or good afternoon actually for you as well. And Waters, good afternoon to you. No problem, Ruben. Enjoy the benefits of it. I have a couple of member-only videos, and I will be posting some more in the near future. I do not have that much 4K video footage on my computer, but I will make a little compilation of the footage I have, and I will show you some short videos as well. And that's what you get as a business class member of the channel. So my buddy Remco is on his way as well to help me out a little bit here, because right now it's not that much work, because it's very static for me. It's a dynamic environment with the lineups and the takeoffs, but the moment the chat starts to get more busy, I want to be more frequent in the chat. So it's always good to have some extra hands helping, and the boys are helping me out so much, and that's what you have friends for. And now I can really appreciate the people that help me so much. I really have a strong friend group, so I'm proud of the boys as well. Hey Mark, welcome. Now, I think we're going to see clearance for the Vueling soon, because there was a business jet taking off. But we're going to get the A330 to Lagos as well. But I want to give you guys a little comparison here. I'm going to zoom in when the A330 is lined up behind it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit to give you guys an idea of the size difference. Hey Laura Coyle, welcome. To give you guys an idea of the size difference here, look at this. So the Vueling is on its takeoff roll, which means we're going to see the 777 take off very shortly. And I hope you guys can hear me, because there's a pretty static wind. And I know the wind can come through on the microphone every now and then, so I hope my voice is still loud enough. And Slangway with a €2 super chat with the question, what's the worst airline in my opinion? Well, I'm gonna tell you after the 777 rotates. I just wanted to give you guys a little sound effect there, or I wanted to let you guys enjoy the sound. But Slangway, what's the worst airline in my opinion? Well, it used to be Ryanair, but my girlfriend came here with Wizz Air a month or two ago, and the experience she had with Wizz Air completely changed my my opinion about Ryanair, because I thought Ryanair was the worst airline, but Wizz Air is just utter garbage, if I may say so. The way they treat their passengers, or basically their customers, when flights do not have slots or stuff like that, is just the most terrible. She had to wait at the airport for more than 6.5 to 7 hours without any information on gate changes or new boarding times. So in my opinion, it is Wizz Air. But let me know what yours is. Hey Ms. Wolves, welcome. And Rainy 777, welcome to you as well, and welcome to Amsterdam on this Super Sunday show. Copa Airlines. Oh, I've heard of them, but I've never seen any flights or stuff like that from them. So, well, fun fact, by the way, I was the only one standing here in the moment they opened the runway. And right now, because I'm standing here with my camera and my laptop, we have 1, 2, 3 cars. We have a couple of people on bikes, so it's getting very busy here around me. I cannot show you guys because I cannot zoom out with my camera, but there's a good amount of people here. Welcome, Spooky Sebastian. So yeah, welcome to the Super Sunday show, everybody. On a beautiful Sunday here at Amsterdam. 16 degrees currently, with I think 12 knots of wind. Coming from, I believe, direction 170 or something like that. Alright, so there is the Lagos flight, the A330 with the screamers under the wings. Ruben, my guess is an hour and a half or 2 hours maybe. All depends on how long they're going to keep the 18 left open, because it's the secondary runway today. So maybe somebody in the chat, and maybe I will ask Jordi, my buddy. Oh, turn and burn there, nice. But maybe I'll ask them if they can see what the last plane is going to be, which has runway 18 left designated. I hope the quality is good as well, guys, because yesterday there were a lot of problems with the internet and the streaming. So let me know if the footage looks smooth on 1080. Welcome, Brian. Welcome to Amsterdam and welcome to the Super Sunday show. Ooh, good one, Slangway. I have to say I really enjoy KLM. Hold on. For me it's I think KLM, because KLM is for me not I know I'm biased because I'm Dutch, but very friendly people. They're very consistent in their service. I have to say I flew Emirates, and Emirates is very good as well, but KLM just feels, you know, Dutchies are always proud of what they have, and I think that also reflects to what I like to see in airlines, and I really do enjoy KLM. Mark asks, is there any chance on night streams this week? Maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, because Wednesday I'm going to fly to Warsaw all the way until Monday. So from Wednesday on there will be no streams next week. So maybe Monday or Tuesday I will be doing a night stream, but it all depends on the weather as well. Thanks, Matt. Mark says as well, the footage looks smooth to me, so that's good. Yeah, indeed, Michael. I heard from a lot of other streamers as well that they had trouble with the internet and with the super chats, and also setting up the streams was a pain in the word I'm not gonna say. So I'm just happy that it works now. Yeah, of course, it's always a matter of taste, and that's why there's no good or bad in favorite or worst, least favorite airline. So all the planes are waiting for the new Coast Guard plane to take off, and they've been testing it out every single. Ooh, steep banking there. They've been testing it out all week, and they do very strange approaches. Um, but I'm really curious to see how it's going to perform for the Dutch Coast Guard. All right, there goes the Air France. Baguette Airways, as we call it here. Hey Jorn, welkom. Ooh, we're gonna get a KLM in the old livery. Oh, look at this. One after the other right now. It's rush hour starting, because soon in the background you can see a lot of planes waiting for the 2-4 as well. Yeah, indeed, Max is world champion. And for the people wondering, it's Max Verstappen, the Dutch Formula 1 driver. It's his second world championship, so congrats to them. Alright, next up is a little up. Slangway. I have been to JFK, but not for spotting. I've been there with René, my friend, my buddy, for a holiday. So I have no idea how the spotting there is. But the airport was okay. And to be honest, all the American airports look very, very outdated. I had the same experience on LAX, the most awful looking terminal I've ever seen. But yeah, US Customs is always a bit of an experience. But besides the terminals, I have no idea how JFK is. I've heard that it's very good for spotting. I know Matt from HD Melbourne Aviation has been there last week, no, 2 weeks ago I think, and he told me there's a very good spot on top of an hotel. I don't even remember the name. I think it's the Airport Hotel. But it's a very, very good airport for spotting, but I've never been there. Would love to be there, go there once though. And I see somebody saying everything is coming our way, but there is a United Dreamliner taxiing right now, and I think that one's gonna show us whether the 2-4 is still open or not. Because it will be awesome if we're going to see all the planes taking off from here. And John Smitherman says, good afternoon, Bart, and good afternoon to you, John, and welcome, and good to have you back here. So that United is still going to runway 24. We have another 777 taxiing right there, but my guess is that runway 24 will stay open all day. Yeah, I really want to go to JFK for some spotting, but I have to say, on top of my list by far right now is Anchorage. And I know live streaming from Anchorage will be a hassle, but I want to visit that airport so much because it's 747 heaven, cargo heaven, very widespread of unique planes. But Anchorage is not the easiest airport to get to. And if the 777 is going to Delhi, yes it is. That means we're going to see the 777 taking off from runway 18 left, which we are at right now. I already have to swap out a battery of my camera, guys. Wow. I will do that after the E190 lines up. Welcome. Oh yeah, TWA hotel. That's the name exactly. Suriname, welcome. Holger is here as well. So welcome, Holger. Sorry guys, trying to multitask here. So in the back you can see the nice 777-300 going to Delhi. So let me quickly swap out the battery of my camera, guys. There we go, juiced up. And Dave Redman, good afternoon to you. I hope you're all having a nice weekend. Well, I sure do. I hope you're having a good weekend as well. I see we have Aircraft Explainer with us again. Welcome to you as well. I see we have 300 lovely viewers with me today, so welcome everybody to the Super Sunday show here at Amsterdam Airport. It's a really nice day today. The wind is picking up, but it is 16 degrees with a lovely sun, and I brought my cap out of laziness, but I'm really happy I brought my cap because it protects my eyes from the sun, which makes it much more bearable to look at my camera screen. So that's how good the sun is right now. Hey Max Verschoor, welcome. And yeah, indeed, the weather is really awesome. The weather is really in our favor today. And thank you for that compliment. Hey Vas Middelsap, welcome. Alright, let's wait for this big boy to line up. Well, market's pretty windy here as well, but I hope the wind isn't too much on the microphone. The wind is pretty steep, pretty hefty, I have to say. Yeah, indeed, Karen. That's why I love this spot. You can really see the contrast between the narrow bodies and the wide bodies here. The 7-3 is about to roll, so that means we're going to see the 777 taxi. Indeed, Alice. Big boy time. Time for the king of the skies. And time for some GE90 power there. And a nice United Dreamliner takeoff there in the background. My camera is burning through batteries now. Wow. Now that 777-300 doesn't even fit into the screen, I guess. It's just too big. Hey Ina, welcome from Hesse, and welcome. Good to have you here on this lovely Sunday. Babe, thank you for the lovely suitcase super sticker. And yeah, guys, next, like I said, upcoming Wednesday, I am going to her. So, oh, my buddy just arrived. But thank you so much, sweetie, for the sticker with the suitcase. We love to travel, so it has a deeper meaning for us. So thank you so much, sweetie. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a little bit of a wing flex there on the 777. That is when they cross runway 27 or 09. Of course, always depends on the weather, but there's a little height difference in the runway there. So every now and then the planes have a little bounce. And fun fact, Renee noticed to me once, or notified me, that I have on a stream from I think a week ago or 1.5 weeks ago, where a little Air France operated by OP actually did a little bounce or a little wheelie when it crossed that runway intersection. Hey Jensen's boy, welcome and good to have you here. And I hope you're enjoying what you see. Really is busy right here with people right now, which is good. Everybody is enjoying the takeoff action here. Oh, Waters is looking at the TV. Well, that's good to know. What? How many inches the TV? Because I'm really curious to know how it looks on a big screen. Good morning, Harry. Good morning from Virginia. It is 9:15 a.m. right there. I hope the weather is good there, and I hope you're having a lovely Sunday morning. All right, takeoff time. V1. Rotate, come on. There we go. Alright, so after this 7.3 there is not much movement going on. So after it lines up, let me have a glimpse on flight radar and see what's up next for us. So give me a second. My buddy is saying that this 737 doesn't show up on flight radar, and I know every now and then we have some issues here, but I have no clue why. I see some movement on the radar, but I haven't had the time to look it up on AMCDM. So after the 7.3 I'm going to have a little glimpse on the website to see what's heading our way. I see a Turkish Dreamliner coming, well, not really coming our way, but my guess is it's going to come to 18 left. Because all the flights to Turkey usually depart from runway 18 left, which is the runway I am standing at right now. Oh, that's cute. This guy. This guy had his family here landside, so he was waving and honking at his family Very cute. So let's see where the Turkish is going, because it's gonna. Oh, we're gonna get the Gran Canaria flight as well. Yeah, good stuff. So that's odd to say the least, but I'm not complaining. And Ale is here from Chile and the Patagonia area. Very nice to have you here. And in my opinion, Patagonia is one of the most beautiful nature areas. Wow, I am out of words. Sorry. Let me get back to that. Patagonia is one of the most beautiful parts of the world, nature-wise. There we go. So, yeah, the Turkish is coming our way as well. So, when this TUI is coming our way, let me quickly get to the chat. And there we go. I see slang way, but I know that the aviation industry is really working hard to get greener and more economic. How do you call it? Yeah, not really economical, but more nature aware, planet aware. Wow. I am having a difficult time finding the good words in English today. So this TUI 787 is going to Gran Canaria. Getting a turn and burn here by a Dreamliner. Good stuff. Now watch, I think 10 seconds into the takeoff roll, you will see the wing flex, what I was talking about when they cross the runway. Well, I didn't see it on this one. Strange. Hey Joe Richard, welcome. And indeed Chris, a good turn and burn there. On its way to Gran Canaria. And next up we're gonna get a Turkish Dreamliner. And the light is just, I know it's backlit, but the light is absolutely beautiful for reflections now. Yeah, indeed, Airbus is working on a hydrogen aircraft. I really hope they can make that happen soon. And by the way guys, this Turkish is going to Istanbul. Ooh, good sound there. We're gonna get a nice tap to Lisbon as well, which is taxiing on roughly halfway of the runway right now. Probably going short, but in the meantime we get to enjoy the Turkish Dreamliner here going to Istanbul. Probably gonna be a turn and burn, so for all the members in the chat, use that emote. And I see Remco arrived as well, so we are 3 men strong, which gives me much more opportunity to interact with you guys. It's very interesting to see how quick the sound disappears when it's thundering down the runway. Now let me zoom in a bit, because there's no, besides the top, there's no plane coming away now. So yeah, Remco arrived as well.
Late as usual.
How did they say it? Fashionably late.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Trevor, welcome to the chat. Good to have you here today. Thank you, Karen. I know when I zoom in, the quality is a bit less, and it changes the form factor. But sometimes it's just nice to have a little close up. And Joshua Leclerc is here as well. Welcome, Joshua, and welcome to Amsterdam on the Super Sunday Show. Ooh, yeah, the 7.5 has really good noise as well, and I'm a big fan of the MD-11, and not only because of the looks, but also because of the sound. The MD-11 has such a nice high pitch and sound as well. And Remco is agreeing with me here in the background. Good stuff, was middels up. Charlie Keller says, hey Bart, welcome to you, Charlie. And we have John Driscoll as well. Welcome, John. And welcome to all our 400 lovely viewers, and welcome everybody to Amsterdam on this beautiful Sunday here. And while I'm taking a sip of my coffee, let's enjoy the top going all the way to Lisbon. And Anti asks, have you ever been... Oh, hold on. Now guys, this is interesting. I lost... Oh, there we are. I lost visual, or my camera screen was all the way turned off, so I was scared that my camera maybe crashed on me, but we're back. But Anti-X, oh, there we go again. This is not good. So, fun fact. The reason my camera screen turned off is I have an electronic viewfinder, which has a sensor. When it sees too much light or too much darkness, it's switching to my eyesight, so the screen turns off. But Remco has a reflective jacket on, and when it sees a reflective jacket, it turns off the screen. So I was a bit scared on this one. I thought my camera was dying on me, but it's not. We're good. I can enjoy my coffee again and still answer the question of Anti. If I've ever been to Brussels Zaventem Airport, I have. It's not the best of airports, but you can get close, and there are two pretty interesting locations. So if you want to go there for a day, I suggest it. Like I said, it's not the best, but it's a pretty decent airport.
You have to make the best out of it. The last time we went, we have really wet feet. Yeah, but
yeah. So if you want to go to the, I think it's the cross section at runway 01. You have to walk all the way through a mud field to get there. And we were stupid enough to take some nice shoes and look fashionable and not be properly prepared for some walking. And we were drenched in mud, and our pants or trousers were wet and all full of mud, and it was terrible and beautiful at the same time.
it was a nice experience.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Let's say it like that.
Cheers.
Bon appetit.
And I see we have Jordi here as well. Welcome, jongen.
Morgen.
So there's not really much on flight radar coming our way. So I think we just have to have a peek at the airport and see what's on the gates. KL flight 681 is on the radar as well, which is the 777 you can see in the background on the right. Well, that one is going to runway 24, so we will see it taxiing, but we will not get to see it taking off from here. As busy as it was 10 minutes ago, as relaxing it is right now. We are gonna get an E195 E2, so we're gonna get a nice Wookiee hull, I think, as long as they last. But I hope we're gonna get it head on, because head on it looks like a really menacing plane. I can imagine it was middles up, but the people these days are qualified and skilled enough to make it as easy as it is. And Stefan, thank you so much for the kind words. And I see we have our good friend Matt here. So for those who don't know, Matt is the founder of HD Melbourne Aviation, and he's currently on his and Sam's channel, which is Aviation Videography. So good to have you here, Matt. And I'm looking at my watch right now, and I think it's midnight there, isn't it? But I saw your stream yesterday was doing good. It was a really good location, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. Melbourne really looks like a good airport. No problem, coming on. Yeah, it's a proper spot, Matt. Right now, there's not really much traffic or movement going on, but it's a really good spot for head-on shots, and especially when the sun is closing in on the horizon with some beautiful orange skies in the background. This is one of the best spots to be at. Yeah, my was middels up. Matt sure does have the most smoothest footage ever on YouTube. I've been following his channel for years now on aviation videos, and always when I was going to an airport, and to an airport I've never been to before, I would always watch his videos for good spots and to see how the airport looks like. Yeah, guys, it's a little bit of bash hour right now, but let me have a glimpse of flight radar, and let me see what the active runways are right now as of currently. And all the way on the right side you can see beautiful reflections on the Delta A350, which gets pushed back now. So the Delta on screen is going to Detroit. There's flight DL133. So as of now, runway 18 left is still currently open for takeoff. So it's just we just have to wait it out a little bit to see what's coming our way. So the PHBQA, the 777-200 you see taxiing right now, is going to Vancouver, which will be departing from runway 24, which is all the way in the back. But we get to have a glimpse on its taxi route, and we can maybe even see it crossing the tower after rotation. Alright, Mark, and I'm sorry that I'm late, but if you're already gone, I'm sorry. But if you're not, enjoy your Sunday, and thanks for being here.
Photo finish?
Yeah.
And like I said, guys, as busy as it was 15 to 20 minutes ago, as silent as it's now, and that's the beauty of Amsterdam. The skies are getting more and more beautiful every second here. So we again have the Qatar FIFA World Cup livery on the gate, and let me have a glimpse on flight radar and see if we can find it, and see if we can find where it's gonna take off from. And no, I have not seen the Beluga before. And I think the Beluga doesn't really fly here or overhead that much.
Because
we're...
once.
Yeah, indeed, we had it
saw
once.
with Jordi taking off from 24.
Yeah.
But it wasn't an emergency landing.
Yeah, no, but also overhead. The Beluga doesn't really fly overhead that often. Very occasionally when it comes from the UK, I think we have it overhead on the northern side of the Netherlands.
Yeah, when it's en route to Hamburg.
Indeed.
And when it's en route from Hamburg to Toulouse, I believe it's always skipping Holland.
Yeah.
And it flies over at least Belgium, I think.
True. And Jordi is saying the Saudi 789 is going to depart from when it left at 16:18 local time, so 4:18 p.m., which is short of an hour away. And Marcus Tida, welcome from Germany, and welcome to Amsterdam on the Super Sunday show today. And good to have you here. So guys, fun fact, EK148, which is the Emirates A380 flight to Dubai, is going to runway 24 soon. But for me that's an indicator that they are going to close runway 18 left soon. So let me have a glimpse on the website we have from ATC, and our ATC has a website where you can see the active runways for either landing or takeoff. So give me a minute to check that out.
Guys, also let us know when you see a high flyer above Amsterdam that you would like us to film. We're gonna try to do our best.
Indeed. But I see that runway 18 left is still open, like Jordi was saying in the chat, and we are also gonna see the Qatar 777 take off at 4:30 local time, so just shy of an hour. We're gonna see both the Saudi 789 and the Qatar 777-300 with the FIFA World Cup livery. But yeah, Matt, so good to have you here, man. I know you are grinding out those videos, but it's so good to see you live streaming from HD Melbourne Aviation as well. I know you have a beautiful pack of followers in your community, so it was really nice on the stream yesterday. Sadly, it was a little bit late for me to keep on moderating there, but it was like I said, your community is awesome. John Connolly says 2 weeks until I'll be arriving there. So good that you're coming this way, John. Now, are you gonna be here for an aviation trip, so like spotting or taking photos, or? Oh yeah, beautiful tower crossing there. Or are you coming to Amsterdam for just a nice holiday here? And like Jordi is saying, we have a little bit of action coming up in 30 minutes here. So we have to wait it out a little bit. But like I said, my camera is burning through the batteries, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a damage control soon. Ah, and John, you're going for a holiday and staying in Zandvoort. Very nice. If you go to Zandvoort, also be sure to go to Haarlem, because Haarlem is a very beautiful city as well. It's significantly smaller than Amsterdam, but it's worth a visit. If you like old city centers, be sure to go to Haarlem as well. Anti says at 5:40 p.m. we will have a Martinair 747 landing, and I know that the PHMPS is on its way, as well as the PHCKD, I think it was, both coming in from the United States. So we will see. Like I said, I'm burning through my batteries, so I have to do a little bit of damage control. So first off, let me put off my vibration control. That saves a lot of battery. So I see people talking about the A350, and I have to say, like I said before, the people who watch my streams more frequently know that I love the Boeings, but I have to say the A350 for me is a very, very good looking plane. And if you let me compare it to the 777, I would definitely say that I would prefer the 777 over the A350, but if you let me compare it to the 787, I will most definitely, and I'm sorry Boeing fans, say that I would choose the A350 over the 78.
Yeah.
And hey Kevin, welcome. And Hobby Life is here as well with us. Welcome back, Hobby Life. And indeed, too bad that we're not going to see 7-4 landings today, because I think they will not open runway 27 for us today. But if they do, we will get to see it. But like I said, I'm burning through batteries more quickly than normal. So it's just a matter of time. And as of now, they closed runway 18 left. So that means we are currently standing at an inactive runway. But like you already said, they are gonna take off from here soon. And I can see the big whale tail, as we call it, the tail of the Emirates A380 above the tree line. And we are gonna see a taxi very soon. So yeah, like I said, guys, we are at the closed runway right now. And that's the
Welcome to Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Amsterdam. Amsterdam roulette, as we call it here. And it's always a gamble coming here, going to the secondary runway. But at least we get to see some nice pushback action, some nice taxi action. Because, like I said, there's the whale tail, the flying building, the flying wheel, whatever you want to call it. The only plane classified as super, the A380. Plane Spotter 22 says you hit 3k subs, so you have to give away 3 mods or at least 1 ride. My channel is solely built up by me and my buddies. So my buddies are modding, and I like to keep it that way. And like I said, it is because I know my friends and my friends know me well, so they know what I like to see in the chat, and they know what I don't like to see in the chat. So I'm very on my own, to say it like that, with mods. So if I ever need extra mods, I will be very picky with that. So sorry for that. And if you mean subscriptions, I think I cannot give away any subscriptions, but we do have some people every now and then that give away gifted subscriptions. So maybe you will be the lucky one on the next one, but who knows? And 112 Amsterdam says hello from hometown Amsterdam. Oh, welcome to Schiphol. Welcome to Amsterdam Airport. And F14B is back as well. Welcome back, F14B. Good to have you here today. We have Sousa from Brazil. Welcome to you as well. And you guys can see the king of the skies. Well, to make an inside joke, I can see the king of the skies as well, and it's on screen right now. Anti says, V1 Aviation, you really like aviation, so why didn't you become a pilot? Just curious. Um, One simple reason, I'm not smart enough. No, no, but I do love aviation, but I do not really tend to become a pilot. I know there's a lot of skilled people who are pilots these days, and I just love to see aviation from the outside. And as we speak, we have two Emirates planes in one view. We have the Emirates A380 going to Dubai, and we have the Emirates 777 cargo to, I believe it is somewhere in Spain. Or what? Zaragoza? Good stuff. And Anti says, RIP, genes happen. Indeed, genes happen, and they they weren't in my favor. No, just kidding. I love, like I said, I love aviation, but becoming a pilot is not really. It's never been a dream of me, though. Like I said, I love aviation and I love flying, but I love to be more on the side than being actually inside of the cockpit. I have had some flights in some Cessnas, and it's a beautiful thing to do, but yeah. But what about you? Do you like? Do you want to become a pilot one day? Or are there any other people in the chat here that would love to become a pilot one day? Or are you guys like-minded with me, and you just sorry for that motorbike, or are you like me and you just love aviation and you love it the way it is? Karen says, Bart, for you it is the 777, which is the king of the skies. And indeed it is. For me, the 777 is the king of the skies. Of course, the A380 is much, much vaster, much bigger. But yeah, some planes just get their names. And this is, the A380 is just, it's a giant. It's honestly big. I've flown it once. And I was talking with Renee about it yesterday. And it was, I was sitting all the way in the back when I was going to Dubai with Jordi, and I remember walking all the way to the back thinking, my god, this plane is humongous, it's huge. And when I was sitting in the back, I just realized that there's an exact same floor above me. So it's such a big plane. But yeah, like I said, I'm a Boeing guy, so for me the 777 is the king of the skies. And Kuala Lumpur is present as well. Welcome. But hey, at Microsoft Flight Simulator, everybody can become a pilot, right? So I know that you can do a VAT sim as well, which is a much more a professional way of doing sim flying. So if you really have the ambition to fly, make sure to start up with VAT sim or Microsoft Flight Simulator to learn approach paths, weathers, all the charts, VFR flying, the buttons, the ins and outs of the planes and stuff like that. How to communicate with ATC as well. And if you really have the passion to go for it, go for it. I mean, the world is the world is at your feet, and if you have a dream, just chase it.
So just a wild idea. If you want to see Bart play Microsoft Flight Simulator next year live on YouTube, just let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
Maybe we will join in because I also like to fly.
And fun fact, Remco, in the beginning of the stream, somebody asked me, "Do you play flight simulator?" And I told them, "No, I don't, because I basically just don't have the time for it." But well, who knows? Who knows?
I've flown with Jordi, I believe, a couple of times. I did it myself a long time, but then.
En Mariana is in de chat as well, talking about a pilot. Mar, wij staan bij de Aalsmeerbaan. Ik zal mijn locatie wel even sturen via WhatsApp, als je langs wil komen. Albert, welcome. And Wasmilosov wants to go into aviation. So like I said, chase your dreams, and it's always good to chase dreams. My dream years ago was to have a YouTube channel, and I didn't care if it was going to be big or not. And one day I just decided to do so, and I just love it. I love doing YouTube. I love connecting with the community. So Yeah, chase your dreams. It never hurts to chase them. And Pedro Cesar with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Pedro. It really much appreciated, and it helps to provide the channel with more upgrades and some trips. So thank you so much for that one. And Mariana's on her way, so we are gonna see one of my closest friends as well, Mariana. So good to see you soon. And Kain Banan says, oh, hold on guys, another motorcycle there. But Kain Banan says, oh yeah, I would love some Microsoft Flight Simulator content. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day. I know my computer is capable for the basics, so maybe one day I will do that. V1 Aviation Gaming.
Yeah, and I also like to play Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go together online and have a couple of flights, you know, with the followers, the guys in the chat if they like to join.
Indeed.
We can
But
make our own,
fun fact though,
buff
when
flight.
I started my YouTube channel and I changed my name to V1 Aviation, I was looking up my name to see if it would pop up, because I changed my name from Bart Moser Aviation to V1 Aviation. And there is actually a YouTube channel called V1 Aviation, which does Microsoft Flight Simulator live streams. So very funny. I had no idea about that. And right there we can see the A380, the mighty big boy, going back to Dubai as flight EK148.
Oh, look at it.
And Cage O, welcome to Amsterdam today.
So just make sure to follow this beautiful A380 when it goes banking, I believe to the left.
Yeah, very soon. Oh, and what's up? They were impressed. That's good, man. And like I said, if you go to a flight simulator or even VAT sim, you can take over the role as A to C'er and just develop your skills there.
And I believe at the end of October, they normally have, how do you say that? They have like an
Open day.
no, not an open day. They go fly with all members from, I believe, Washington to every airport in Europe. And then a couple of days later, they will fly from Europe back to back to the States, I believe. Oh, look at this. So if you like Microsoft Flight Simulator, or at least Flight Simulator, you can also check out, I believe it is on YouTube, Fat Sim Across the Pond. They do it every year with all their members. I believe last time there were over 500 people online. They were flying together from the States to Europe and back. So at the end of the month, it will be repeated.
Thank you for that explanation, Remco.
I'm doing my best.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Was Middlesop. We're gonna do that. So Was Middlesop was saying, if I ever become an A to C'er and you are still streaming in 5 years, I will send all the planes to your runway.
Yes,
Well,
please.
Yes. Now that's a done deal.
I think we are, what is it? Also making pictures. We were taking pictures long before we started streaming. I think we are here already 10 years. 12 years around of the airport. And back in the day, we were really hunting for specific aircraft types. And we always thought we had a good spot. But then, of course, when the plane was arriving, they always changed the runways. So dat was middel, dat zou helemaal toppie zijn, man. don't mind me. I just want to check out a high flyer to see how it's like. It's a little difficult to find it.
Yeah, it's very
Oh,
difficult
look
to
at
find.
that.
So yeah, we have a lot of high flyers here over Amsterdam. A lot of planes coming in from or flying over from the United States, from the UK, and the other way around, all the way from Germany. A lot of Frankfurt flights, a lot of Düsseldorf flights, a lot of flights from China as well. So Amsterdam is I want to say how do you say it?
It's like a central point
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Europe where all the flights. I know back in the day I was at, I believe Jordi's home. And I know we were also looking on, not Flight Radar, but Casper Flight, something like that. And we were even spotting departure flights from London Heathrow. I believe we saw Qantas 747, we spotted. We had United 747s coming over Amsterdam towards Frankfurt. So, yeah, just some extra information for that.
So yeah, guys, beautiful that Remco is just providing us with information, which gives me a little bit of time to have a check up on Flight Radar and have a look at the chat. But the current situation is that runway 1 at left is still closed, but it will open up soon because the Saudi is still due to depart in 20 minutes from runway 1 at left. We are also going to see the Qatar 777 with the FIFA World Cup livery in 30 minutes, so be sure to stick around for that. And yeah, sometimes it's hard when they close a runway to keep it active on the stream, but every now and then having a nice conversation about flights or about aviation or about indeed Microsoft Flight Simulation and stuff like that really teaches me a lot too. I've actually learned so much through the chat while I was streaming. It's incredible what everybody knows.
And as you can see, I believe we got a runway inspection now for 18 left again. Let me say it clear, runway 18 left. So let's hope they're gonna reopen it soon.
All right, Auntie, I will, and thank you so much for being here today, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
And guys, I'm gonna give the camera back to Bart. I'm afraid I have to leave. I have to work. Otherwise, I will disappoint a lot of people. So yeah, I will see you next time, guys. Enjoy the rest of the stream. I will also be watching from my cell phone. So yeah, maybe you will see me in the chat. I think maybe within 45 minutes. Let's hope the traffic to Utrecht is not too bad today.
Thanks voor de help, jongen.
Ja, dat is goed.
Ja, maakt niet uit.
Weet je zeker dat je aansteker is? Nee. Weet je zeker?
The precaution? No, I don't think so. But we did have a runway inspection, so there's a chance that we are gonna see some action soon here. But yeah, like I said, the Saudi there in the back will be departing soon, and my camera is still burning through batteries, so I really have to figure out a way to to keep them juiced up as long as I can, because I really want to see the Saudi and the Qatar 777 take off. So yeah, but really good that Remco was here, and it's funny because he works at the Dutch Railways, so while pilots pilot away a lot of people to other destinations, Remco does the same on track, because he is, like I said, a train driver.
So yeah, guys, I will speak to you soon. Goodbye, Jordi. Houdoe.
Dus we gaan werk, zeg. Yeah, I can indeed take a nice thumbnail with the tower, but I think it's better with the sunset light, because when we have sunset light there will be more contrast in the sky. Because right now I'm standing backlit, as you can see. But yeah, so let's keep our fingers crossed that the batteries will last long enough to get either the 787 from Saudi and the Qatar 777 FIFA World Cup livery. And there goes bird control, always nice, always waving. And there goes Remco. And yes, in Dutch it's indeed machinist. And Remco is a machinist bij de NS. Yeah, I have a really big variety in jobs or job occupations in my friend group. Jordi works in construction. I work in construction as well, but in the office. Rene works at Philips Healthcare. He builds MRI machines, so very nice job and very rewarding, if you ask me. And Jason is working at KLM maintenance and engineering. So Jason works on the airplanes to provide them with newer updates on the in-flight entertainment system, but also does maintenance on the engines, on the planes themselves. He balances out shafts from the engines and stuff like that. He used to work on the low pressure turbines and the high pressure turbines, if I'm correct. So yeah, big variety in my friend group, and all with well, except for me, all with very specific jobs and specialist jobs as well. Vice and Disco Club New York, welcome to Amsterdam. And John Miller, the good thing is it doesn't feel like I'm giving up my time to do this. Of course, I have a very busy life because I have a normal job as well, but for me it's so rewarding to be out here in the airport and to show you guys the beauty of aviation here at Amsterdam. And it's so good to learn a lot through the chat about planes, about destinations, about flights and stuff like that. So for me, it doesn't feel like I'm giving up time to be here. Of course, it's a lot of work. Well, not a lot of work, but it eats up a good amount of time. And there comes Mariana. But yeah, it's such a good thing to do. I love being out here. I love showing you guys the beauty of aviation, and yeah, just good stuff all around. And indeed was Middlesop. That's why I am so blessed to have friends like that. They come here just, and like Remco, he has to go to his work, but he just takes an hour earlier to be here and help me out in the stream. Jordi helps me out a lot. Rene lives pretty far away, but he comes here pretty often to help me out on stream. So yeah, it's good stuff, and I appreciate it so much from all of them.
Hey.
Hi. Lekker weer, Jordi.
Ik ben lekker aan het lullen. Wij gingen even kijken waar je was. Dus vandaar dat ik even zat te kijken. Hoi.
Hi.
Mariana. Hoi.
Huh? Nu is het wel meteen
Ja.
vinden.
Hoi.
Hoi.
Ik wist het plekje.
Ja. Fotograferen.
Nou, ik kon namelijk niet bedenken waar je zou staan. Want ik zag die dingen staan.
Ja.
Staat er nee,
Het is, ik noem het ook een spotting and chill. Dus iedereen kan langskomen lekker ouwe horen. But guys, look at this. This is unusual. There's a Met A319. I think it's an A390 landing at the east runway. Maybe it just came in for maintenance or something like that. But interesting stuff. And there's the Aeromexico which just came in. Probably going to take off in an hour or three. And welcome Lika, welcome to the chat. And indeed it looks like an Icelandair style tail. At first I thought it was a Lufthansa because it also looks a little bit like Lufthansa, but that's why I was zooming in on it to make sure. We did have 7-4s landing on the runway 22 in the past, but it only happens with very, very strong winds. The A380 indeed cannot land, or may not land, on runway 22, but it's a very short runway, so they only use it with a specific amount of headwind, because because I think it's just shy of 2,000 meters, maybe a little bit more, but it's just way too short. So yeah, guys, like I said, we have to wait out this little bash hour. We will get to see the Saudi 789 and the Qatar 777 very soon, and maybe we're gonna see the Royal Air Jordanian to Amman soon. Let me look up the flight number and see where it's going. And indeed, Royal Air Jordanian is going to 18 left, so that means they are gonna open up runway 18 left very soon. So that means we're finally gonna get some action again. And like I said, I am on life support with my batteries. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it stretches out all the way until the 777 from Qatar goes. In the meantime, we're gonna see some towing action here by the towing department, and probably towing the 777 all the way over 18 left, all the way to the hangars. And if you're wondering what you see every now and then on screen, it is people on the bike, because I'm standing on the middle of a bike path here. And there will be a moped coming up now. So yeah, like I said, it's crossing runway 18 left as we speak. Probably gonna get towed to the hangars for some maintenance. So let's wait it out for the Saudi and see what's going on there. And like I said, the Royal Air Jordanian is taxiing our way, so it's coming. And it is officially open. So the websites are showing that 18 left is open again, so we are gonna see action, and now it's confirmed. Ik had het er niet van op mogen laten, want ik scrollde eerst een stukje terug. Nee joh, ik verbaasde me er ook echt over. Good question. For me personally, I'd love to see the 777X over the A350. Like I said, I love the A350, but if I had to choose between the 777 and the A350, my choice will be the 777. Hey Ken, welcome. So there's also a KLM 737 going to Lyon, coming our way. So we are actually getting action. And I'm keeping my eye out on the Saudi to see when it's getting pushed back. And I will check soon what the actual targeted takeoff time is, or the targeted off-block time, which gives us a pretty good indication of how late it's going. So guys, I have roughly 60% left on my last battery, and I already burned through 1.5 battery, so I think I have roughly 30 minutes left. Look at the jet wash coming off of the engines. I don't know if it comes through good in YouTube, but on my screen I can see the jet wash blasting out of that engine. Looks so good. No, it's not the same runway as yesterday. Yesterday I was streaming from the parking garage, and that was runway 27. They do cross runway when it left, when they land on runway 27, but it's not the same runway. And yesterday I was in that parking garage, so it's almost the same viewing area, but if you're elevated you have much more overview. So the targeted takeoff time of the Saudi is in 9 minutes, which is good. That means we're gonna see it getting pushed back very soon then. No problem at all, I'll be live, really. Believe me, when I started streaming, my English, well, it still sucks, but that's also one of the reasons I do the streaming in English, because it's very easy to do it in your native language. But for me, doing it in English also makes it a more common language for me to speak. And I think I'm gonna wait for that Saudi, because we really should see it push back very soon. No way. Proud Buru again with a 50 euro super chat. This is the second time you did it, and you're crazy. But he said, for all your hard working and taking the time to stream all the fantastic pictures, keep it up. Thank you so much, Proud Buru. Thank you so much. Like I always say, it goes back into the channel, and it provides me to, or it helps me to provide you guys with more stuff and better quality. I have another, like I said yesterday, I have another investment coming up, and this helps me so much. Thank you so much, Proud Buru. Again, by the way, again. You can't imagine, I'm shaking right now. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm out of words, honestly. My God, I'm out of words, honestly. Jesus. Yeah, he really is kind, was Middles up. He really is. And you know, I'm always happy. I'm even happy with the people in the chat. You know, you guys are also so excited and willing to help and stuff like that. Wow. But this really helps also to cover the parking from yesterday and parking P3, because as you guys know, it's crazy expensive there. So thank you so much again, Proud Buru Buru. Or is it Buru Buru in like the Subaru? Was middle sub. You shouldn't, man, or you don't have to. You know it. So guys, I have something, I think something special, and of course we're gonna follow the Egypt Air first, but one of my very close friends is with me right now, Mariana, and she flies the Boeing 747 for Cargolux. So if you have any questions related to either Cargolux or flying the 747, let us know, because who else can give a better answer than a pilot itself?
Hi guys, my name is Mariana. Enjoy Egypt Air, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them, or try to.
Was Middlesub says, Mariana, is Cargolux gonna order the A350 or not?
Well, currently the rumors are that we're going to order the 777 and not the 350, but there's nothing sure yet.
There you go. Good question, was Middlesub.
Yeah.
Well, I can answer that one for you, Hobby Life. No.
Sorry.
Yeah, and like Jordi says, a Q&A with Mart. No problem, Karen. So yeah, guys, like I said, if you have any questions regarding the 747 or Cargolux as a freight company, let us know, because she can answer the question for you, I think.
Yeah. Or I can look it up.
Ooh, and YouTube fan has a question for you. Mariana, do you know Captain Joe?
Yes, I do know Captain Joe. Yeah, we sometimes fly together when we have like a 3 or 4 man crew, because I'm a first officer and he's also a first officer. So yes, sometimes we meet, sometimes we go out for dinner, and yeah, have some nice nights out. Oh, which aircraft did I fly? Well, I started my commercial flying career on the Dash 8, the Q400 Bombardier. Then I went to Transavia to fly the 737. And now Cargolux, so the 747-400 and the Dash 8.
Good stuff, yeah. Nice career. Starting off on the bumpy Dash 8, and I think it was Flybe, wasn't it? And you were stationed in Birmingham? Yeah, indeed.
And Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, and stationed in Edinburgh as well. Mighty Mike, do you know him? Yeah, that's a question.
No, I don't know Mighty Mike. Explain? Do you fly Captain Joe? Hey! Die was net al.
For those wondering,
Yeah.
Tim Extar is actually a little joke. Tim is Mariana's boyfriend, and he's here with us as well. So he asked the same question. So we're joking around a little bit as well. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you have any questions for Mariana about the 787 or the 747 and stuff like that, just let us know.
I see a question if I would like to fly with passengers. Yeah, I did that. So, but to be honest, I like cargo now because if you fly passengers, you usually fly one way and back. And now when I fly cargo, I go around the world. So sometimes to the east, sometimes to the west. But I'm away from home for like 1.5 weeks. And then back home for a few days or a small week. So that's why I like cargo better. You hop around.
A very good question, by the way.
Yeah. The Q400, what I like better about that is that you could descend and decelerate at one time. It could brake, like crazy. That's what I like best about the Q400. And you could use it like a race machine. You could do almost everything with it. It's much more playful. And yeah, it was a very nice aircraft.
I can imagine. I've flown it once, and it was the most fun ride I've ever had.
Hans, where I did my training is Martinair Flight Academy in Holland, in the middle of the country, Lelystad.
And we have a good question. Is there such a big difference between cargo and passengers? Well, I'm curious to hear that too.
The difference? Well, flying-wise, there's no difference at all. It only has to do with like turnarounds. When you fly passengers, you fly somewhere, you have like to keep your turnaround within the 45 minutes or maybe an hour, and then you fly back. If you fly cargo, there's no time pressure. That's one of the
And I think no announcements.
No announcements, nobody's complaining. You can fly through turbulence without
Scary passengers in the back.
yeah. Yeah, what else? Yeah, we are alone on board. We have our own living area.
Do you have to fly in the pilot suit as well, or are you allowed to fly in your quote-unquote casual clothes?
Yeah, usually when we enter the aircraft, we are in our uniform. But as soon as the door closes, we rip the shirt off and
just casual.
just a casual sweater and yeah.
Good stuff. I can imagine that makes a big difference as well.
Longest flight, I think that was about 12 hours and 18 minutes or something. One of the longer flights we did was a flight from Zhengzhou, China to Chicago in one go.
It's a long stretch. So yeah, for those who just tuned in, we are here with my very good friend Mariana, and she's a pilot on the Cargolux 747 400 and 800. So if you have any questions for her, be sure to ask. And I will get back to the chat too, because I don't know what's going on in the chat right now. So I will quickly get back to the chat if there's no more questions. But
yeah, I have one more. I saw YT fan. I didn't do my captain's training yet. I'm not there yet. I am now for 4.5 years in Cargolux, and I think I will reach my captaincy at about 8 or 9 years. So still a few years to go.
Is it based on the hours that you fly?
No, it's based on seniority. So when you enter the company, you enter a list, and then they start building up from one down.
Yeah, so you start at the bottom and
you wait your turn.
Exactly. Right, guys. So I think next up is going to be the Saudi. I see no narrow bodies coming, so the Saudi will be the next one. And as far as my eye can see, the Qatar 777 is also getting pushed back. So enjoy this head-on shot, and let me quickly see what's going on in the chat. And Dustin comes in with a $5 super chat, a super sticker with "Keep it up." Dustin, I will keep it up, and thank you so much for that $5 super sticker. Really, really much appreciated.
Future aircraft which I want to fly, and I have to say, I have to be honest needless to say that I'm really happy in Cargolux and I love the 747. But since we are continuing with a different aircraft, like I said earlier, probably the 777, so that's going to be the one I want to fly then.
Yeah, good one. But I can imagine you want to fly the 747 as long as you can.
Thanks for the pleasant speaking voice, thank you. I don't know if I would feel the same. I don't like hearing myself back at all.
Me neither. That's the reason I never look back at my own streams. So in the meantime, we're gonna get the Saudi taking off. And I'm getting a message that I'm already at 80% of my daily data limit. And indeed, guys, it was a turn and burn there by Saudi. And it's full. It's a long takeoff roll. Alright, V1, rotate, there we go. Now let me do a little zoom in to show you the wing flex on that one. Nee, kom maar hoor. Ja hoor. Hij staat erop.
Helemaal goed zo. Doei.
Doeg. Alright, so next up is going to be the Qatar. It is doing its startup sequence now. I will point the camera there so we can follow it.
I see another question about the biggest difference between a 747-400 and a Dash 8. Well, one of the big differences is the maximum takeoff weight. So for a Dash 8 it's almost like 50 to 60 tons heavier. And the winglets, that's one of the differences. The engines that they have. The length, the width, they're two completely different aircraft. Yeah, that's all correct, guys.
Alright guys, so Mariana is going to head off. Thank you all so much for the questions, and it was actually very nice to have our first, a little bit of, not like an interview, but the first guest on the channel, I think.
Well, I liked all the questions. Thank you for the interest, and keep up enjoying the stream, and I hope to see you again soon.
Alright, good stuff. So guys, I'm gonna say Mariana and her friend goodbye. So we are gonna see the KLM SkyTeam E190 coming with the very odd nose. It has a normal KLM nose. So I'm gonna show you guys this, and I will be back in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back, and Qatar is rolling, so we're gonna see the Qatar soon as well. Runway 22 is open for landing, Jordi says. Oh cow. Let me have a look on that, and also let me get back to the chat. Throughout Buruburu, no, I do not really have a schedule. Usually one day in the week time and during the weekends. But I don't really have a tight schedule, also because I have a very busy job. So it's not always clear when I can and when I can't stream. So yeah, guys, awesome. Like I said, Mariana's been a friend from of me for a long time. I've known her since before Flybe actually. So it's really nice that I've seen her grow as well in the Flybe, then to Transavia and eventually to Cargolux. And she asked me if I was around, so she wanted to come over and have a little chat. And I oh, hold on, guys. Yeah, it was really nice. And I was like, you know what? We have Mariana as a pilot, as a guest, so maybe she wanted to answer some questions. And you guys had some awesome questions for her. She was really happy that there were good and specific questions, and they were actually surprised. So I told them, yeah, but the community is awesome, and everybody is just interested in knowing what's going to happen and what's not going to happen, and they want to know more about aviation. So and they know a lot about aviation. So. I think it was really fun to have a real pilot in the chat. Don't you guys think? And Robbie Batista is here as well with us. Welcome, Robbie. And I'm having a look at my battery now, and we're doing good. We're doing good. So like I said, after the voiling, I will go back to the chat because, of course, Mariana was in the chat, and I was trying to handle the camera. So I don't know if I missed out on anything. So I will have a glimpse on that. And I'm looking at the Qatar right now, and the reflections are absolutely beautiful right now. And after the rotation of the voiling, I will go back to the Qatar and show you guys the beauty of the 777. There it is, the FIFA World Cup livery. And we also get a KLM 737, which is probably going short before the Qatar. So I hope the Qatar is gonna hold short and not line up. So that means we have a nice little head-on moment there. We got a Delta diverting to Amsterdam. That's interesting. We're probably not gonna see it here, but interesting that it's diverted. Yeah, indeed, Steve. Really interesting to hear some inside information. And even I learned a couple of things now. But you know, when we're having a coffee or a beer together, we usually don't talk about work. So it was really nice for me as well to hear some inside information now and some nice questions. Let me give you guys a nice close-up look on the World Cup livery sticker there. Of course it's not a sticker, it's a livery. My bad. Yeah, indeed. Well, there are still a couple of deltas here. I cannot show you exactly how many, but I can see at least one tail now, and I know further down the terminals there are a couple more deltas usually. So nice to see that there's one coming. No turn and burn, sadly, but it gives us some time to appreciate the 777-300 even more. And those 777s are beautiful, aren't they? On its way back to Doha. I almost said on her way, but it's on actually its or his way. Yeah, indeed, Navy Jack. But I see you guys don't get it that often. I have to say we get it pretty often, at least 1 or 2 times a week. So the good stuff. And next up for us is gonna be a Pegasus A320 Neo to, I think it was Istanbul. Yes, it is. Well, Vas Middelsup, you are supporting me because you are watching the stream and you give me the energy, and you always have nice questions, and you're a good guy. Well, assuming you're a guy, of course, but you're a good fella, and support isn't always in the way of money. Support is also in the way of supporting me by looking at the stream, watching the stream, and communicating with the people in the chat. So you are supporting me in that way. After the Pegasus, I'm gonna have a look in flight radar and see what's going on. I see Kenya just landed. I can see that in the I can see it taxiing on the right side of the airport. Ooh, good turn and burn here. Welcome, Cosmos. Welcome to Amsterdam and welcome to the Super Sunday show. Good turn and burn there by Pegasus. On its way to Istanbul. We're gonna get an EasyJet and to Naples, and we're gonna get another Vueling, but it says none available as a destination, so I think we're just gonna have to wait it out. It is coming our way, so it's probably gonna be no, I wanted to say somewhere in Italy, but it's basically impossible. And good watching from Kenya. Well, it is there in the background, just docking in, and the China 330, which just landed, is also taxiing our way. Not our way, but it's taxiing to the gate. It's probably turning right there. Thank you, Aguasa, much appreciated. Well, Hobby Life H is just a number, isn't it? Alright, Prabhu Buru, thank you so much for being here and for your ever so generous donation. It leaves me speechless, honestly. So thank you so much for that. And like I said, it will give the channel a boost, and it's always going for a good cause, for a nice investment. in the channel. I have some investments coming up, and I have some trips I want to pencil out and book. So it is all for the channel, because the trips I'm gonna do are for live streams. So thank you so much for the hefty €50 donation, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh, and I think we have the retro Aer Lingus there, isn't it? I haven't seen that one in a long time. Alright, let me quickly hop on Flight Radar and see what's going on there. There's not much going on Flight Radar, so there is an E190 coming our way, and I think that's going to be the last one for today's stream. It was a bit unexpected today, especially with the runway configuration, because I was waiting here, and they opened up. They didn't open up, but they closed runway 1 at left. So I was driving towards runway 24, and when I was halfway there, I saw they opened up runway 1 at left, where I'm standing at right now. So I decided to come back, and yeah, much good movement. We had to wait it out a little bit in bash hour for the heavies to come, but we had some really nice people in the chat, and my good friend Mariana coming here with a little as a little guest of the show, and yeah, I think all in all a very good stream today. Let me quickly check Flight Radar again, because there's literally nothing moving now. Only a 7.3 in the bottom left corner of the screen. Hey Nassine, welcome to Schiphol. Welcome to Amsterdam. So guys, the E190, the only active plane for takeoff right now, is going short on runway 24. So that means I'm gonna put the stream to an end. I think, like I said, it was a beautiful stream today. We had some very generous people. We had Dustin coming in with the chat with a donation. We had Proud Buru Buru with a hefty donation, and my lovely girlfriend with a very nice super sticker with the suitcase, indicating that I'm coming her way on Wednesday. So yeah, like I said guys, it was a very nice one today. Thank you all so much for being with me. Thank you all so much for the support and for the very nice questions you had from Mariana, the Cargolux 747 pilot, and a very good friend of mine which was here a bit earlier. Like I said, thank you all so much, and for all the new people, the new subscribers, welcome to the channel, and I see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye bye.